Hey YouTube family, it's been so long since I've done a video. I can't tell you how long it has been, but I'm finally feeling up to it. I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, I really want to get started on my Christmas decoration. Want to kind of show you what I'm thinking about and how to do the Christmas decoration for Christmas 2023. I cannot believe that it's like the end of the season, and I feel like I say this every time, but literally like as soon as October, November comes, I feel like I'm in like a, marathon trying to get things done and decorated and just, have a balanced life. So without further ado, we're going to go through this is what I have set up for my, fall decoration when you first enter the room. But this year I'm going to do things a little bit differently. So this is the area that I want to work with. And the reason why I'm starting with this versus this whole area over here is mainly because, well, I have a lot of decorations that are new that I just want to see how it complements as soon as you get out of the door. Here, you kind of see this visually once you enter the house. So I want this to be kind of the focal point, and then from there move on. Another reason why I started with this area first is because I definitely wanted a little taste of how I wanted the structure of the room to kind of be along with the theme. Before I commit to anything, I wanted to kind of, play around with what works and what doesn't. Before I can get to the fun stuff, I have to make sure I'm working with a clean surface. So I'm taking everything out and cleaning it up. So for all that are getting started with your Christmas decoration, what type of theme are you guys going for? Comment down below. Definitely recommend working with a clean surface, and especially be cognizant of what material you're working with. Mine is wood, so I made sure I don't use a wood cleaner anytime I am cleaning it. Sister is probably going to cringe when watching this video because this was actually supposed to be for her. The price is really good. It's about $70, and the more I looked at it, the more I wanted it for myself. So apologies if you're watching this, sis. I got this lamp at Ross, and I actually got 2 of them because, I'm all about my symmetry. I did have to fix them a bit because they were a little crooked, but they were a pretty easy fix. These lamps were only $20 each, and they were, again, from Ross, so they were definitely a steal. Okay, so here is where I was struggling. I needed to add some white because I'm going to have a lot of white decorations that I want to utilize from last year into the living room, dining room space. And because they're connected, they really need to kind of match the same theme. A tip when decorating, especially when you're getting new Christmas decoration and you're just not sure if it's going to incorporate well with your this year's decoration, just keep the tags on in case you will change your mind for whatever reason. You have the tags, you can exchange it easily versus ripping off the tags and then having to deal with that whole stress of not being able to return it. How adorable are these polar bears? So I'm thinking of adding them in the bottom. You'll see later in the video that I do change my mind. So yeah, anytime you're doing Christmas decorations, make sure you have some ample time so you can fidget and play with it and just make it according to how you want it to be. Comment down below if you like the polar bears here, or do you think I made a good decision on switching it to the reindeers? All right, now for the garlands in the back, you see that I have a staircase that is right behind the Santa Claus, and I really want to make sure that that staircase is not bare. And for the time being, I'm just putting something on it, but I will have to go back and revisit and wire that up so it's safely and properly on the steps on the railing at least. Also, something that I didn't show on camera is that I added the 2 white Christmas trees on the sides. I think that made a huge difference just because I wanted that white embedded in the whole traditional Christmas look, and that was the best way to kind of get that white more prominent. Okay, so for the finale, we're gonna use snow. and lots of it to get these lovely fillers in so it's not so empty. So we're gonna use some fake snow cushion type things, and you can get these from Walmart or like really anywhere, and just kind of cover this up. I might end up putting like a white surface when I find my other snow piles, because I have like a white little cloth that I can put just so the wood doesn't get scratched. But for now, just to kind of show you how, give you an idea of how it's gonna look, adding the fillers without the base. But I will end up doing that so the wood doesn't scratch, because I've learned my lesson before, let's just say. I will tell you, fillers makes all the difference in the world. I have done decorations in the past where I've always felt like there's like spaces in between my decorations. And once I've added fillers into it, it was a complete game changer. So very much recommend it to anybody out there decorating and trying to figure out how to decorate. Make sure at the end you validate the space and you add fillers wherever you think appropriate. I will say it does help when you don't have children to really utilize the flooring space, because then you're not worried about it getting misconstructed and, all the snow piles that you've collected together are taken away. But I will warn you, if you do have pets, that will be one of the harder type things, because they'll think it's a toy. And of course, it's not. But fortunately, I don't have too much of a problem with that with my dog, Louie. Ta-da! So let's zoom up and give you all the final look of everything. There is Santa with these lovely lit lights. That's kind of how the top portion looks, with the two trees on side as we maneuver. And I might just add some snow right there too. It looks better in real person than it does, but we'll add a little bit of snow covers. Then as we're going down, it says Santa direct to the North Pole. So, and you have your little reindeers, Santa's helpers, and then this is kind of the look. The lighting is not the best, but I'll send over some pictures now. I really hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that very much. Please make sure to check out the other videos that I have up on decorating, and especially for the Christmas season. I have my last year's decorations that I went all out for as well, so make sure you tune in.